Jesus sat near the treasury in the temple and watched people giving money. Many rich people threw in large amounts. Then a poor widow named Mara came and put in 2 tiny copper coins. Jesus called his disciples and told them that Mara had given more than anyone else. While the others gave from their extra wealth, she gave everything she had to God. A teacher of the law named Ezra asked Jesus which commandment was the most important of all. Jesus replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength." Then he added the second, "Love your neighbor as yourself." Ezra agreed that love was more important than any sacrifice, and Jesus told him he was very close to the kingdom of God. On the night of the Passover, Jesus sat with his 12 friends for a final meal. He took bread, blessed it, and gave it to Peter and the others, saying, "Take it, this is my body." Then he took a cup of wine and gave thanks, telling them it was his blood poured out for many. He was showing them how much he loved them before the difficult days ahead. After the meal, Jesus went to a garden called Gethsemane to pray. He was very sad and troubled because he knew he would soon be taken away. He asked his friend James to stay awake and watch, but James and the others kept falling asleep. Jesus prayed to God, "Everything is possible for you, yet not what I will, but what you will." Jesus was arrested and taken before a Roman governor named Pilate. The crowds were angry and shouted for Jesus to be punished, even though he had done nothing wrong. Pilate asked Jesus if he was the king of the Jews, but Jesus remained quiet and brave. Because he wanted to please the crowd, Pilate handed Jesus over to the soldiers. As the soldiers led Jesus away, he became very weak from the heavy weight of the cross. They saw a man named Simon of Cyrene walking in from the countryside. The soldiers forced Simon to pick up the heavy wooden cross and carry it. Simon walked right behind Jesus, helping him on the long, difficult journey to the hill called Golgotha. While Jesus was on the cross, the sky grew dark at midday, covering the whole land. When Jesus breathed his last breath, the heavy, thick curtain in the temple tore in two from top to bottom. A Roman soldier named Silas stood facing Jesus. When he saw how Jesus died with such peace, he was amazed and said, "Truly this man was the Son of God." A kind man named Joseph of Arimathea went to Pilate to ask for Jesus' body. He wrapped Jesus in a clean linen cloth and laid him in a new tomb cut out of rock. A woman named Mary Magdalene watched as Joseph used all his strength to roll a large, heavy stone in front of the entrance. It was a very sad evening, but God's story was not over. Early on Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene and her friend Salome went to the tomb with sweet-smelling spices. They wondered how they would move the heavy stone. When they arrived, they were shocked to see the stone already rolled away. Inside, a young man in a shining white robe told them, "Do not be afraid. Jesus is risen. He is not here." Jesus appeared alive to Mary Magdalene in the garden. She was crying, but when she heard him call her name, her heart leaped with joy. Jesus told her to go and tell the disciples the good news. Later, he appeared to all his friends and told them to go into the whole world and tell everyone about his love. Jesus had conquered death and promised to be with them forever.